What's up, guys? It's Canadian, and today we're doing another Orisa VOD review. This one is for Gundammit, who just subscribed on Twitch. Thanks so much for being an Otter Buddy. Gundammit, welcome to the Otter Buddies. He is playing on Hanamura. This is a Plat game. It was played on March 25th, so very recent. We're going to be looking at his positioning, target selection, ability usage, reload discipline, ultimate usage, basically everything that goes into playing these heroes, whether it be Orisa or Zarya, and hopefully we can learn something as well as help Gundammit be a better Orisa player in future games. So let's go ahead and get started.
Defend objective A.
Nice. So your Hog, wow, what a great combo from your team. Your Hog, maybe not on purpose, pulled the Diva into the trap from Junkrat. That's like super clever. Also, if I'm a good reviewer, I would really point out initially how the shield placement is actually super bad. So this is really bad shield placement just for defending this first point because the red team, like the objectives over there, the red team's going to want to push this direction, right? So if you put your shield here, what you're saying is you want your team to stand here, and then we got to ask ourselves, what is the advantage of our team standing here? Like, this is essentially out in the open except for the shield. So then if they break the shield, your team is basically screwed. They have actually nowhere to go. So a much better shield would be kind of right here, and your team plays in this. It's like you see where your whole team is playing, except for the Junker. He's a little far forward, but where these three are playing, that's where you should be. And then you put the shield here. Excuse me. You put the shield here, so then you can fire. You can like hog hook, use halt, etc. Pull people out of cover as they try and retreat and replace the shield. And then if this shield breaks, your team can retreat past this corner. They can, back up these stairs, etc. So yeah, definitely, step one is don't be here, be here.
Is incoming. Defend objective A.
I mean, good target focus. I think you halted a little early, so if you're trying to halt, the pilot diva actually gets ejected. You have to time it right, just like if Zarya when she wants to grenade diva mech. So you need to make sure her pilot diva has like been birthed, I guess is the best way to put it, and then use your halt. Yeah, that was definitely a free kill if you had just halted a little better. Ooh, yeah. You said in chat, I'm gonna grill you for this fortify. Yeah, pretty much. You have a basically full HP shield. You stepped in front of it for no reason. Then you fortified. That's like a super long cooldown. Not a good fortify. But we'll just leave it at that. You canceled your reload with your shield. If you're gonna reload, I mean, on one hand, if you're gonna reload. But on the other hand, I'm actually glad you canceled it because you had like almost 90 bullets and the enemy's like right in front of you. However, the shield placement is still bad. I mean, I don't expect it to change because you can't hear me in this review. But the fact that you're still maintaining this shield is gonna like irk me more and more for considering how long I expect you to maintain this shield placement. Nice. Your Roadhog is really doing work here. So he gets the hook onto Ryan, who's fire striking, which is super good from your Roadhog. You guys are going to get that kill. So, like, right now, you might wish you had Fortify, but you're going to have another shield in about 1 second, so you should be okay. I want to see the next halt either pressure the Genji that just dashed so he has no more mobility, or pressure this Zenyatta. If you pull this Zenyatta forward into your junk and your Roadhog, like, he's a dead Zenyatta. Yeah, there's the shield again. Oh, good pull on the Zen, though. I like it. Except, you don't have any ammo. Sad. There's really nothing wrong with not having any ammo. I feel like you used your ammo appropriately, so that's not a big deal that you don't have any. I don't think you like wasted any, and I don't really remember seeing any like great times to reload either. So it's just unlucky at this point. It's not really necessarily a mistake. Unfortunately, your Junkrat was not able to like dump damage into there. Why not? Maybe he was reloading too, which is kind of unlucky. You guys are letting one Genji just like ruin your whole setup, which is unfortunate. You should really only send like one person back to deal with them and let the two, like Junkrat can go deal with the Genji, and then Roadhog, Orisa, Mercy can still hold the front line. So because you have the main tank made this call to fall back, you're inviting the red team in, all because one enemy hero got behind you. So that's what the enemy Genji wants. He wants to pull you back to the point, and in order to outplay that, you just have to send one person back, maybe two.
Too much damage.
Okay, see, look, you guys got him, but now look at the red team. They are in, and your Roadhog either missed the call or something, and he is just way in front there. So I'm pretty sure he goes down. Good kill on the Genji, I'll give you that, but again, like, so many people pulled back, and now the red team has full reign of this space. Again, Fortify, not so good here. You want to wait for her to really commit to you. Like, yeah, she's flying at you, but if she starts micro-missing or really shooting you in the face, you can react. She's not going to kill you in 1 second. You have time to react to that. So you are expecting her to go at you here, and maybe this is being a little nitpicky because she is flying at you. I would just say definitely make sure she's engaging you first before you use the Fortify. Also, for those watching, if I confuse I don't confuse the abilities, but my mouth will say the wrong word. Sometimes I say fortify when I mean halt, and sometimes I say halt when I mean fortify. Just use the context of the video to know which one I mean. Yeah, because this fortify blocked maybe like 50 damage, which is super unlucky. There you go. That's a much better. So the first time you were too early, and then this time you were too late on halting the diva. So I would say if there are diva bots, which I think there are, just go and practice that. You know, turn your damage way up, turn the cooldowns way down, and just bust diva mech and halter, and just practice, 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 practice.
Yeah, Diva's demech right side of front. Decent heals now.
See, I was about to say, like, I bet you wish you had Fortify for this Fire Strike, but you're gonna have it right now. Honestly, I would use it right now because you don't have an effective HP pool to really wait for him to engage on you before you fortify because you only have 95 HP. So you have to fortify now and just pray that you get some heals. What you could do is back up and bait this Ryan to the side and then halt him off the edge. I'm kind of hoping that's what happens. I think he got that swing in before you fortified. Yeah, 95 to 20. So you fortified a little late there. But yeah, what you could definitely do is, yeah, you back up, and then he already used Fire Strike, and so you know he's gonna run at you, and you could have maybe halted him off the side.
I'm out.
Real quick, I know this is not review related, but Ravage, I think I saw you submit a review, a VOD review. Make sure you submit like a Google Drive link or something, because the one I saw was a YouTube link. So if you could upload that to Google Drive, Dropbox, etc., the original file, that would be really helpful. I think you guys are gonna hold actually.
Just sit in it. If the right pushes through.
I'm not sure what this halt is trying to accomplish. Oh my god, it actually turned into something. Wow. Huh. Oh, wow. All right. That was a Hail Mary if I ever saw one. I did not actually think that was gonna pull Diva. Like that is like max range, but good halt use there. Junkrat's paying attention, combos with the damage.
Yeah, back up to the point. Back up to the point.
So here's the thing. Right here, you don't have to back up to the point. You can put a shield like right here, and you can say, hey, you've already come in this far, but that's it. I'm not letting you come in any farther. And so you, as the main tank, you have to draw the line in the sand. When you say back up to the point over here, you're saying, hey, you know what, you came in this far, but I'm going to let you come all the way over here, you know, just because I'm a nice main tank. Don't do that. Make them fight for every single inch, right? If you put a shield here, and assuming your team, you know, kind of moves into this area, which they've already shown that they play around, you pressure Ryan's shield really hard, and he can either retreat this way or retreat this way. But if you place it here, Ryan can come in this cubby, then he has a full HP shield to skip around this corner, or they go this way and get right on top of the point, right? So there's so many different avenues that the enemy can attack from when you hold on the point versus like if you hold right here.
Yeah, back up to the point. Back up to the point.
At least you're pressuring Ryan shields. See, like this Ryan is playing like This is only working because I think the Reinhardt on the enemy team is not playing well. So they are trying to skip to the side, which is good. But I really feel like the only damage I saw him blocking. No, he's blocking Junkrat damage too. Never mind. I don't know. I just feel like yeah, no speed boost. So he should. The only thing he could have done differently is he should be shield hopping, like shield jump, so he can make it over here faster. He's just taking so long. Oh, that's not good. Good fortify. Why are you reloading though? You have 50 bullets. This guy has no deflect, I don't think. Maybe he does. He might have reflect, but you are inside Transcendence, which lasts, I think it's 6 seconds. And you've got a Genji in your face. You're basically invincible right now, but you're going to spend 2.5 seconds of your quote-unquote invincibility reloading instead of fighting. I don't know about you, but when I'm invincible, I want to fight. In that window, I'm invincible, not reload. So I really, really don't like this reload. Also, you're already down 2, so I'm really hoping you don't supercharge. The best bet as you can do as Orisa is fight over here and bait people into a halt off the edge. That's really your best bet right now. You can maybe turtle a corner, but Reinhardt will just swing and kill you. So yeah, your best bet is to play this, corner, bait them in, and then pull them off with halt. Don't supercharger, don't do it. No! Oh, actually, I take it back here. Junker got 2 kills, though he made it 4 versus 4. So it's 4 versus 4, so this supercharger makes sense. Because now you're in an even fight, and the supercharger is giving your team an advantage. I just missed the kill feed there for a second. No, why are you ignoring the Genji? No! What are you doing? He was right there! Okay, so... a couple things. So, one... where did the Genji... Okay, Genji just used dash, number 1. So, right, his dash cooldown is gone. Then, number 2, his deflect is gone. So, this Genji is literally defenseless. This is like a super easy kill for Orisa. All you have to do is have decent aim and halt properly. So, you wait for his reflect to end, you just halt the ground, and you point your cursor at the halt, and you just shoot the Genji in the face. So you try to halt, but you halted while he's reflecting, so he knocks it away. So that was a mistake by you. And then you just totally ignore him when he's trying to kill your supercharger. Yeah, you basically just like tossed it up to fate. You're like, Zen, I can't deal with this Genji. You deal with this Genji. But you should definitely be shooting this Genji because he's A, right next to you, and B, has no cooldowns, and C, is pressuring your only healer because Mercy is dead. You should be thanking your Zen right now that he was able to hit his shots at a time when you kind of gave up. Yeah, see, like, you went to D.Va, then you went to Genji, and, like, this indecision, like, just got you killed. Okay, she knocked you to the side, you tried to so you shielded, and then you ran out from your shield, but then you didn't fortify. So, a lot of confusing things there. If you're going to run out from your shield, you should definitely fortify. If you are going to shield in the corner, you should stay in the corner because that's your power position. And then when people push you, you have fortify. So, I think you just kind of panicked a bit here. You're like, okay, I should go and Genji. Wait, no, D.Va. Wait, no, Genji's on my Zen. Oh my god, Zen got him. Okay, I need to turn back to the point. And then you died. Like, by the time that whole thought process, like, resolved, you were dead. Definitely should have fortified.
Can we hold the high ground, top left?
Objective lost.
What's up, Thomas? I can't really chat right now. I'm in the middle of a review, but thanks for tuning in, man. Oh, so let's talk about holding point 2 Hanamura as Orisa. So, a lot of Orisas hold this doorway, which I personally don't like because by the time you can actually engage on them, they are literally on top of you. You either stand here and get like maybe like 10-meter distance, or you hold like here, right, kind of where your team's holding, and they literally appear at the door. Like if a Reinhardt appears in this door, he's already hitting every single one of you, right? So you need to create like Orisa is best strength is range or distance between her and the enemy, and keeping that distance like consistent, especially like with halt, with shields, etc. So the other thing, what I was gonna say is I like to hold right here as Orisa and teams. So if they go this way, and they go high ground. Okay, you can halt them off and kind of split them up and force them down. So you take, like, if they try and stay on the high ground, you guys also have the high ground, so you can just duke it out on the high ground. Um, if they try and have some people on the high ground and some people on the point, you can send some of your team to the point, and then you, as Orisa, when they stand on the edge, try to shoot the people on the point, you can halt them down. If they go main bridge, your team is here to collapse. If they go right-hand side, your team is here to, like, kind of respond to that. So, like, this, to me, is the best position if you're doing an Orisa defense, because you can literally watch every single angle and respond to every single angle the attackers can use.
They're pushing up top left.
I've tried holding where you suggest based on VOD reviews, but in Plat, I just find that my teammates won't follow me there. It's just just keep yelling at them until they do it. Just be like, guys, I'm the main tank, follow me, trust me. Guys, I'm the main tank, follow me, trust me. Hold over here, hold over here. Just constantly, just like yell at them and say the same thing over and 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 over until they do it. Like, when you want someone to die, like, think of, like, Overwatch League, right? And this is a little unfair because they're obviously professional teams. But when they want someone to die, they literally just say that hero's name over and over and over. So apply that same kind of mindset to a position. Go high ground, go high ground, go high ground, go high ground. Just say it over and over and over and over. And they'll be like, shut up. I'm like, I'll shut up when we go high ground. Go high ground. Just be super annoying until they do it.
Mine's parried. Low.
So this is what I mean, right? They are literally on top of you, and, like, the Rhine, he's all by himself, it appears, which is kind of strange. Like, it was literally, like, two of them. So, and you guys also invested some ultimates, so... Alright, you guys want to fight, you know, pretty cleanly with just whole hog. How did D.Va lose mech? That's my first question. Yeah, see, if the enemy team is running a Lucio, which they should be because they're playing Rhine, they need to run Lucio to get Rhine into position quicker. So that's kind of a mistake from the red team. But right here, if the red team was willing to invest something to kind of cover this space and get on top of your team, like Transcendence or Coalescence, you guys would have a bad time. Also, this Fortify, again, you're behind a 600 HP shield. Probably not my favorite Fortify. Don't recommend this. You can hold that Fortify till you really, really, really need it. Now, your Roadhog goes big and gets, like, a super fat flank off, so kudos to your Roadhog. Yeah, stagger the D.Va, stagger her. This Fortify, I'll leave it be, because it's whatever. The fight was over.
Pull back, don't push too far.
Why? Tracer invested Pulse into that? Oh, and she staggered herself. Okay. Okay, good halts to pull Genji away from Mercy. Red team is trickling. Everyone's trickling at this point.
Pushing top left again.
See, here, we're gonna experience it firsthand. He is literally right on top of you. And then now Orisa's biggest strength, which is putting distance between herself and enemy main tanks, is just, like, out the window because of map geometry. He's able to push in relative safety right up to Orisa. Yeah, if this Reinhardt was smart, he would walk through this shield and Earth Shatter because there's, like, 3 people behind you. I'll give you this reload because you were running away. However, I'd recommend jumping off of the high ground in the future instead of going this corridor, because this corridor is, like, really predictable. You have actually nowhere to, like, strafe to dodge anything. But if you jump off the high ground, you have this whole area to play around with. So the reload makes sense, the Fortify makes sense, you're trying to run. I think the only thing you were missing is you did not use halt here at all. Right, watch. Hang on. Now, okay. Right here, you should have halted. You pull their main tank off of the high ground. He's by himself now, and the Zenyatta ulted. Like, let's say the Zenyatta didn't ult. Okay, so one, you pull the Reinhardt down. You have Fortify. You're about to have a new shield. You literally just smash the Zenyatta in a 1v1, easy. And then the Reinhardt's like down low. I'm like, well, crap. I got separated from my team, and that's what you want to do as Orisa. You want to split the team apart or keep the team away from you. So you definitely should have halted this Reinhardt off of the high ground here. Yeah. That's just such a... It's unfortunate that you missed it. Oh, and the Zen popped Tranquility, but a little too late. What? Why would she go for that revive? Oh, no. That was a terrible decision. Alright, well... You messed up, but your team pressed Q, and I think it will be okay. Yeah. Okay, decent fortify.
Thank you, Orisa.
Nice, good halt, really good.
Pull down left.
You have now separated him from his Moira, right? So his Moira has two choices: either let McCree die or put herself also in a vulnerable position to save the McCree.
Side, low.
Put a new shield up, bro. Oh god, you have a new shield. Oh my god, Zen, please. Okay, that got scary. So look at that. That's a beautiful use of halt. You separate the team, and you know, you isolate them. You get the kills. You create 1v1 situations. Oh, nice. That worked out for you.
Do you want to go back to holding high ground?
Also, the other thing that I can nitpick on is you guys are running Orisa Hog, but I don't think the two of you have communicated one time at all to do pulled pork or ball and chain, etc. And I know it's platinum, but you could still try it, maybe see if it works, because especially since it is plat, you would expect the team that's more coordinated to win. So if you guys could do you know, ball and chain, pulled pork, etc., this would be like much easier for you.
Right's top left.
Your Roadhog and your Junkrat need to be in this doorway, pressuring this Rhine shield. I've only heard Orisa doing any comms. That's fine. Orisa can still talk like, hey, Hog, let's combo hook and halt. I'm going to halt so-and-so right now, and he can hopefully indicate in some fashion, like, understood if he does or doesn't have hook combo. You could still try it, I know. I know it's not the, you know, it's not perfect, but...
Yeah, just break this.
If you guys want to get better, communication is, in my opinion, is the easiest way to get better. If you improve your comms, like, don't get me wrong, you'll get games where not everyone will listen. You'll get games where people will call you dumb for trying, and they'll say your plans are stupid. You just mute those people and you do your best. Like communication's all about, you know, the words that come out of your mouth, right? Or you know, the words you type on the keyboard, and that stems from understanding the game. So if you can work on your communication and not even do like planning, just informational, the game, it will help your game immensely, in my opinion. So again, 45 ammo reload when Reinhardt was in your face. Look at your Roadhog. He tried to go for a big flank again and got absolutely punished. Like, what a mistake. Yeah, this is what I mean by holding on the high ground here. They were in, like, complete safety in this corridor. They bust out the door. They're all full HP. They are right next to you. You're gonna have a bad time. You just need to abandon Chimp, jump off the high ground, and get ready to use the supercharger because you're already down one. No, 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 no! He's gonna charge you because you have no fortify. Oh god, you guys are all... Yep. Yeah, you guys grouped up. You guys grouped up right here, and then Genji just has a field day. But if you jump off, you have more space to work with. So you guys are down 3. Oh no, you guys are... No, you're still down 3. Yep, that's about as good as that's gonna get. Fortify, bro. She's in your face. Oh god. See how she's like... She is 100% fighting you? You have to use Fortify here. I don't know. Why did you halt her here? Does this really accomplish anything? Like, she's already fighting you. You don't need to halt her here. Yeah, that's, like, this, like, halt is such a big ability. And it's hard to say if there will be a better halt in the future because obviously we haven't seen it yet. But I really feel like this is a low quality, low value halt.
DVD mate, left side.
You're full HP. Where are you going? No, no, don't worry about her. The point, bro. The point.
Nice.
Oh my God, the Junkrat is so stupid. Look at this. He's just pressing shift and left click and right click and blowing it up. It's so dumb. Ugh. You had absolutely no reason to win that. How many ults did you guys invest? I liked your target selection when you busted the Diva mech. It's just so hard to say what's happening off on the side, but like right here, my heart, I'm like, you should really fight on the point because Diva's out of mech. Especially because you had shield and you could have maybe saved someone with the shield. I mean, Junkrat killed everyone anyway, so, it's so dumb.
Punish the Ryan, man. He's low, he's low.
Yep, good stagger. I know Supercharger, Valkyrie, and Whole Hog were used. So at least 3, maybe 4 if you count Pulse Bomb.
Break Ryan's shield before he can push through, because at the moment he's just walking through.
Yeah, so listen to your own comms here. I'm gonna turn this up and you guys listen to his own comms.
Break Ryan's and like up top left. If we all group up top left and like break Ryan's shield before he can push through, because at the moment he's just walking through.
Right there, you just explained perfectly why this position is weak. Don't get me wrong, you guys have a very damage-heavy, shield-breaking composition with Junkrat, Orisa, Roadhog. So yeah, you're not wrong. If all 3 of you are there and you bust Ryan's shield, then you guys will most likely break the shield. But it's also a lot easier to do that from over here than it is up here because you guys aren't wedged into like such a tiny corridor. Like, first of all, if the enemy team picked a Junkrat, this would be so much harder for you because you guys are grouped up on a tiny corridor, they're grouped up on a tiny corridor, and it would just be like 2 Junkrats just having a field day. So you perfectly explained why holding up here is difficult because he comes out of that door with like 50%, 75% shield HP, and they're able to make plays off of that.
They're all pushing top left again.
Like, this is, like, if you are going to hold heal, at least your shields are good. They're peeking just enough through the doorway so your Junkrat can pressure. But there is like, literally not enough room for Roadhog, Orisa, and Junkrat to all stand here, right? Orisa takes up, like, half the corridor, a Roadhog takes up the other half, and then Junkrat can't see crap, and he's just, like, shooting blindly. I guess that's what every Junkrat does, but...
Just keep spamming the token.
Yeah, okay, I'll give you that halt, pulls Roadhog's shield back into the limelight. I don't know about fortifying Fire Strike. It's really not that much damage I would warrant. This everything bad just happened. Number one, the best thing going for your team was the distance between Reinhardt and your team. And then Roadhog was like, hey, let me help you out. And he hooked Reinhardt into your team, so that's not good. And then number 2, right as he did that, you placed a new barrier. So again, if this Reinhardt was smart, he would walk through this shield, and if there's enough people behind you, he's just going to Earth Shatter and kill everyone. Right here. What? No! Why? He had every advantage there. He's full HP. The new shield is down.
Yeah, we don't under that.
Also, I bet you wish you had Fortify now, don't you? You fortified the Fire Strike. And then it's gone. And then, I imagine a smart red team, right? They're like, hey, Fortify's down. Shield's down for Orisa. Push, 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 push. She's got absolutely no cooldowns. Focus the Orisa. That's what I would be saying. So they come through, they just absolutely obliterate you because you blew your cooldowns. Yep, you're dead. Oh, he did it. He walked through the shield and Earth Shatter. Now on the side of that, off screen, Widowmaker killed both of your healers, which that certainly sucks because then you have no healing on the high ground. He Earth Shattered just the Junkrat, it looks like. That's another thing about holding over here is Widowmaker has a lot fewer angles to really shoot at. She has to either like be here or off on that right hand side. I mean, he did walk through an Earth Shatter, but wasn't have. I think he got just Junkrat. So, lol, the Junkers go on point. No!
Get a point.
Oh no! If Roadhog was on point, the Transcendence would have saved him. Oh man, that's a feels bad.
4, 2,
C9, kind of, sort of.
5.
Also, just for future reference, if you guys have like low internet speeds and whatever, if you guys want to make your files smaller, then just cut out the parts leading up to the round starts, right? Like those 45 seconds, that minute, we don't need to see, right? I just skip right over it. Same thing in the game just starts. So you can edit out those parts and make your files just, a little bit smaller.
Objective A.
That was a good bio grenade. Okay, sorry. I like the first shield, spamming the choke. Second shield is decent. You missed an opportunity to halt. No, right here you could have halted the Orisa forward potentially because there's no shield. Doth my eyes deceive me? Am I seeing 4 main tanks in a game right now? Orisa, Reinhardt, Orisa, Winston. What is happening? How did Orisa's barrier get absolutely shredded? Oh my god. Also, you have a really bad habit of fortifying Fire Strike. Fire Strike is 95 damage to full HP Orisa. That will get healed up in no time. Alright, you pulled her forward. Also, the communication, like, when you're playing versus an Orisa, like, her cooldowns are everything. An Orisa with no cooldowns is like a Roadhog with no cooldowns. They are a free kill. Push in. You have the advantage. Yeah, there you go. You know Orisa's barrier is down because she just placed it, so she is a free kill. Now, when she tries to push over here, you use halt to pull her back this direction, and you get that free kill. You could even halt right here to pull the Ana a little closer, but I think focusing your halt on this Orisa is probably better. Get her, get her, get her, get her! New shield, move it up, move it up. Yeah, there you go. 72, you did not need to reload there. I'll give you that fortify. He got you to about half. I'm sad that this whole fight you have not used a single halt. There you go. But it's too late. Target selection's not bad, but you could have used... I feel like there was halts that could have secured some kills here. Let's see. Alright, she has Fortify, so Fortify's down. Her shield's coming back. You focusing Ryan. Let's see. Yeah, right here, I think, if you had halted him back, he might have died. Also, the target focus got a little messed up right here. So what you need to do as Orisa versus Ana is you need to place the shield behind the enemy that you can kill. So when this Ryan is charging and he charges into this wall, place your new shield right here. That will cut off all Ana healing and he will die. Like right here, you were looking at Ryan, and then you stopped looking at Ryan trying to kill the Ana, which I don't recommend it because this Ryan is right here. It's like an easy target right here. You just place a shield right here, this Reinhardt dies. Absolutely no healing. Your Junkrat killed the Ana. Okay. Good focus, good focus. Nice. And the reload as you're moving. Nice, I like it. You canceled your reload. Unlucky. So you're reloading again, even though you have 70 ammo. And you fortified for no reason. God, dude, your Junkrat is just destroying everything. It makes me so sad inside. All right.
Hey, yo, punish this Ryan, man. He's out.
Yeah, I like the call. Punish. Oh my God, if you cap and these two are still here, you need to kill both of them and then take point B with the 6-4. No, your Tracer died. No, you're gonna die. Okay, well, unfortunately, you guys traded, so you're not gonna get the snowball.
Thanks for everyone. Thanks for
Commence attack on objective A.
I have Luke.
Poor Orisa getting dumpstered by Junkrat. No, you were so close. You saw the McCree too. No, you almost had a beastly halt on this dude. No, it was you trying like pulling Genji down is whatever, because that dude can wall climb. He's got dash. You should have really focused on pulling the McCree down. He falls. Absolutely free kill for your team. You've got a 6v4 on your hands. You're in a good spot to take this point. Look at this. See, he just dashes away. That sucks. That such a feels bad. Hey, I'm proud of you that you did not fortify the fire strike that time. Of course, your Junkrat just killed McCree anyway. Ooh, I like it. I really like holding the corners as Orisa in this one. I think this one's a little better because you can rotate its health, like right here, because you can rotate to this health pack. And it gives you cover from above that have to like drop down onto. I think this corner is slightly superior to this corner. However, in this corner, you have eyes on absolutely everything, and you can halt people from the high ground. So each corner has its advantage, but I'd say this one is slightly better. Why'd you fortify? Did I miss something? Okay, I see. Genji's on you. I'll give you that one. Again, this halt is doing absolutely nothing. You guys are +4 right now, I'm pretty sure. No, because Orisa's back. I think you guys are +3. McCree, Genji, and Ana are all dead. You keep canceling your reload with shield. It's kind of it's something you have to fix. Either use the rest of your bullets, which is what I recommend, because you have 70 bullets right now. There's no need to reload in the middle of this fight, or yeah, or just hide and reload. But I think like on one hand you're reloading too much, on the other hand you keep canceling your bad reloads. But even canceling your bad reloads is like a really bad habit. I think you'll be fine. Okay. Okay, you almost see. The halt was not good. Why were you trying to halt a Reinhardt anyway? Like, even if this Reinhardt was alive, right? You expect him to come up these stairs. What was this halt accomplishing versus that Reinhardt, right? So if you have like, I'm actually curious, and I sound kind of mean and condescending right now, but like this is just like a categorically bad halt, even if the Reinhardt was alive, right? Even if he was alive, like that, this halt is accomplishing absolutely nothing, especially when you are attacking a point with such strong high ground, and you know the McCree likes to be up there, right? He was already up there before, your Junkrat killed him, and like obviously in this frame we can see him here, and obviously it's clear that this would be the much better halt, or as he tries to retreat because you shot him, you pull him back and then you kill him. But just even if this guy wasn't here, this is still a super bad halt and just a waste of the cooldown. And Orisa's halt is her #1 ability. You need, in order to be a super good Orisa, a great main tank Orisa, you need to have high quality halts as much as possible, and that means patience and recognizing strong halt opportunities. I'll give you that fortify because Genji's slashing and dashing all over your patootie. Yep, the McCree is up there, and I'm afraid he's gonna dumpster your team because he's just free up there. Oh my god, he actually jumped off? Why? Okay, so this is unrelated to Orisa, but if you're this McCree right now, don't jump off. He's thinking in his head, oh my god, if I don't touch the point, we're going to lose. But you guys haven't even got the first tick yet. So the red team is going to have respawn advantage to contest this point. He needed to maintain his strong high ground position, wait for his team to push on the point, distract everyone, then reappear and shoot and kill everybody. Like, he should not have jumped onto the point. You think of ticks on 2CP like a resource. You can give them as much as 2 and, you know, almost 3 ticks and still win the game. I think they're gonna hold anyway, but the McCree should not have jumped off. Good job waiting to group up. What are your DPS doing? What? Okay, I was going to skip forward, but now I'm actually curious. I think D.Va got staggered. So right here is when your stagger starts from your team. Look at this guy. Look at this Junkrat. He's gonna stagger. Right? Here he's gonna die here in a second. Yep, there he staggers. Then look at your Tracer. She thinks she's gonna be a hero now too, and she staggers for absolutely no reason. Oh boy. Don't peek, don't peek. You're literally down both DPS. It's not worth absolutely anything. Also, call for some healing. Why aren't you have 2 healers next to you and they're not healing you. Oh boy. Okay. Okay, by the way, this is such a strong position for Orisa because you have really easy halts along the high ground. So the high ground is like this line right here. And a great way to get easy halts is to shoot your halt parallel with the high ground. So if you shoot your halt right here, like along this line, or I mean, I can't draw into the screen, but if you basically aim right here and shoot your halt, you have so much time for the halt to latch onto people and pull them off the high ground. Probably didn't need to fortify there. Like, right, what you would do there if you're afraid of her sticking you, you wait for her to stick you and then you fortify. Also, you need to be looking for halts off the high ground here. If you can halt some off the high ground and then use Lucio to speed in and take advantage of the numbers disadvantage you created with halt, then you can take the high ground away very easily. Oh, also, this McCree, I don't know where he appeared from. Right here, he just used combat roll. If you halted right here, right, you see this McCree, you're like, oh, hey, look, free kill. And you halt him into your team, he's dead. Dead, dead, dead. Free kill with halt. You're like, target selection. You're shooting at someone like 5 parsecs away here, doing like just tons of tickle damage, and there's a McCree right here. I don't even think you registered in your head he was there, because your cursor did not move from this person you're shooting at. Okay, that halt again didn't really do much. That Reinhardt did a really dumb thing. He tried to like 1v6. Oh man. This Orisa got absolutely punished with what we were talking about when you were on defense, right? She uses her shield, and she has nowhere to go. Her team not being here doesn't help the situation, but she can't use her range, her abilities to create any space from you guys to her, and then she just gets absolutely melted. I really wish you hadn't put your shield up there. Your shield should have been on the point. Also, you're like, if you want to, okay, so many thoughts are going through my head. That's why I keep like starting sentences and not finishing them. Okay, blah, 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 blah. So first thing here is, so you said get the Anna, she's bottom left. Okay, so you know where she is. Now, you guys have control of the point, so you know the red team is going to have to contest. So you know the red team has to come to you, and that means easy halt opportunities because they will be forced out of position in order to contest the point. So with that in mind, you use halt so early here. I mean, to be fair, you used it when she was not visible, so in when I put myself in your shoes, I'm sensing like you wanted to pull her out of cover in order to kill her, and that's the right idea to have. But the thing you have to recognize is your team is in the power position, right? So she has to reveal herself anyway at some point, and when she does, then like let's say she revealed herself like right here, then you halt over here and you pull her from the safety of this like I don't know, this landing out into the open. So your head's in the right place, but you have to recognize the situation, right? You have the point, and if she wants to heal people on the point, she will have to reveal herself, and when she does, you pull her out of position. Yeah. What was this fortify? Not my favorite. You lost like 20 HP. Man, you fortify a lot. That's something you have to work on too. Is just you need values out of your fortifies. You fortify like you get tickled. Like you'll be like walking down New York City street and someone will like brush your arm, and if you're Orisa, you would like fortify, even though that person's just like on their keep going towards the subway or something. I don't know if that analogy made any sense, but like this fortify didn't even save you from this Rhine charge because like look right here, the cooldown started, so fortify ended. If he had aimed just a little bit differently, he would have actually pinned you. Like I bet right now you wish you had fortify because this Reinhardt is in your face hitting you with his hammer. Oh, your halts are so bad. Okay, just to be clear, halt does not mostly does not work through shields. And even if he didn't have his shield up, Reinhardt is standing here, and you fired your halt here. So you're also, even if he didn't have his shield up, you're only halting him like 2 feet. Like the halt, the best way to describe halt is you want to use halt to create opportunities for your team that would not have existed otherwise. So when we ask ourselves, hey, is pulling him from here to here create an opportunity for my team that would not otherwise have existed? The answer is no, which means it is a bad halt. Okay, target selection's pretty standard, obviously. She was the only one there. Okay.
Okay, nice.
So, like, by the way, all this time right here, you can just cut this out and make your file smaller.
Attackers incoming. Defend.
Please don't. Oh, God, you're doing it again. We've already talked about it, but this is a super bad shield. Okay, close. So, right, when a Zarya reveals herself with the personal shield, she's trying to get that energy, and the way you punish that as Orisa is you pull her back into your team when the shield goes away. So again, your head is in the right place, except the execution is like super, super bad. So first of all, my God, the Zarya just used both bubbles. That hurt me a little. But you used the halt when Zarya was standing like right next to the halt. You want to shoot her like when obviously when she shields, don't shoot, and then when she tries to retreat, then you halt her back. Again, fortified a little early. Like if he's gonna swing at you, there's a big animation. If he's gonna charge you, there's a big sound cue. You need to use those, in-game indicators to decide if and when you should fortify. You're just afraid. You're so afraid, and you fortify so much because you're afraid. You need to be less afraid and just more aware. Oh my God, your shield moved into the right spot. I'm gonna clap for that. I'm so glad you moved your shield. And I'm being serious there. That wasn't supposed to be like a condescending clap. Where are you going? Where are you going? You have such a power position. No! Where are you going? No! Why? What happened? What are you doing? Why did you leave? No! What are you doing back here? Oh God, no, no! You backed up all the way for no. Wait. What? What happened? You you even put a new shield kind of in the general area, but why did you leave? Okay, so you just had the bad fortify. You had a good shield though, and your team is in the area. I mean, should Junkrat and Moira be behind your shield? Yes, but the reason they're not is because your last shield was here. So like your shield forced them into this position. So their positioning is bad because your shield was bad. So communication wise, you need to say, hey, I'm moving my shield to this corner, stand behind the shield. So they know you're moving the shield, number one. And you just turn and run, and I have absolutely no idea why. Because especially you have halt back, and halting, like halt is so good in a choke because you can punish them in the choke so hard with halt. Oh, like right here even. You see this McCree? You could have halted and pulled him into your line of fire.
Yeah, the guy top left.
This Zarya, she's got no barrier. You can halt her right next to you and just shoot her in the face. Oh no, everything fell apart. And I'm really gonna say it stems from your positioning. Like, think about it this way, right? We talk a lot, on the stream about target selection. And let's just draw a picture real quick, right? Here's a battlefield, and then here's a battlefield for like the blue team. So let's say this is a red tank and this is a red DPS, right? This is your team. Here's the blue DPS, and here's the blue tank, right? So it's such an easy choice for the red team to just absolutely swarm your Junkrat because the tank backed all the way up for no reason. What you want is, well, I messed it up a bit, but nope. Oh god. You want the tank to be in the front and the DPS to be in the back, so they have to shoot you, which gives time for your DPS to dish damage out to the red team. But so your positioning, like total, like I like the point completely fell apart because you backed up. Like Junkrat's just getting absolutely melted here, and because you are literally not here to pressure Zarya, shoot at Zarya, halt Zarya away from the Junkrat. Again, why did you fortify also? You got tickled by like a 0 charge Zarya and then you fortified. Your timing on pulling Zarya, you need to work on this execution too, halting Zarya when her shield's gone. Obviously, you want to use halt when the shield is actually expired, so work on that also. Like right now, if you still had halt, so much better. You pull her right next to you, you shoot her in the face, she's dead. Yeah, you're so dead. There's no way. There's absolutely no way you hold this. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why we don't hold choke.
Let's look at your team comp. Okay, you do have a second tank in D.Va.
Group up here.
New defense point. Objective B.
Hey. Also, just real quick, your teammate switched to Zarya when there's like 50 seconds left. That's really not the best because unless they're like a godly Zarya and they can build Grav in that time. I mean, you could maybe get some clutch bubbles in that time, but really Roadhog or D.Va is better, in stalling situations because of the kill potential as well as like the self-sustain of D.Va and Roadhog. Again. Okay, so again, an opportunity here to halt Ryan off of the high ground, which would be huge. It would super, super delay them if you could halt him, off of the bridge, not the high ground, the bridge. But then, like, why this halt? What, even in a perfect world, when he was walking with no shield, what does that halt accomplish? Absolutely nothing. Even in a perfect world, that halt does nothing. And what is this Ryan doing? Why did he come in by himself? His team has 40 seconds. What is he doing? Oh my god, he actually got a fat what is the distance? What? I'm so confused. Such a fat Earth Shatter, but his team is all the way over here. So, okay, if you get Halt back quick enough, please pull the Ana off of the bridge. And the Zarya, that would be huge. Then you force them into a predictable rotation. Oh my god, your fortifies too. Oh! Alright, I'm not gonna say why that was bad. It's pretty clear why. You didn't manage to pull them off the bridge, unfortunately. Also, you put your shield. Alright, here, let's rewind. So right here, this is the power position for Orisa, right? These two positions here. This is where you want to be when you're trying to stall a point, because you make them rotate through your shield in order to deal with you. So, A, you used Fortify already, which really sucks. And then B, you started reloading with 59 ammo, so then you canceled it with shield, so just more kind of awkward time wasting. And then C, you place your shield like right in the middle of the point, so it's providing like absolutely no protection because the red team is just going to walk right through the shield and just kill your whole team. I mean, this halt, I mean, this is a group hug. This is what I like to label these kinds of halts. And it's kind of whatever. Like, it's not, it's maybe pulling the Zarya away from your Lucio, but that's like about it. And I mean, so there could be worse halts here, but really, all the good opportunities to halt you've missed because of your initial bad halt. Okay, you moved into the power position. That's good, except you canceled your reload again with the shield. Like, you were almost done with the reload. You had about half a second left on the reload, and then you canceled it with the shield. So you wasted 2 seconds there, not reloading. Target selection's good. I'll give you that one, because there's actually no one else to shoot at. Oh my god, the Reinhardt for the red team, like, kind of threw there, or did Reinhardt's team throw? Because he had such a huge shatter, all he needed was some follow-up. Also, the fact that this McCree was up there the whole time and nobody noticed is bad from your team. And then B, it's obviously you didn't notice, but if you had, I want to believe you would have halted him down. So, I know you guys, a lot of you guys are, you know, in like gold, plat, diamond, or lower, whatever. And watching this game instills me with more confidence that if you play Orisa well and have like mediocre aim, you could straight up carry games as Orisa. Like, I feel like if I was in this game, I could absolutely carry this game as Orisa, with maybe one healer paying attention to me. Did he say go right? Why? Okay. First shield's pretty good. The halt is not doing anything. Wait a second. Were you halting to the left so your team could run in on the right? I feel like that's not actually gonna work. Yep. Oh my god, fortify! Fortify, yes! Thank God we are a good fortify, because we heard the sound cue for the Rhine charge, right? That's the difference between this fortify and a lot of other fortifies. You know something is coming because of a indistinguishable audio or visual cue. Why are you reloading? No! You had Why'd you reload, bro? You still had 90 bullets and halt up. You're so dead. And then you halted to pull them away, maybe? I would have fought this, honestly. Like, you stall here, you place a shield, they try to run through your shield, you halt them back. You could probably have killed the McCree. Where are you going? This must be a communication thing. I wish you still had halt right now. Punch him! Yeah! You got the 1v1. What is happening? Where are you going as the main tank? Whoever on your team said go right and then your whole team didn't go right, you got absolutely jebaited. Again, this halt is doing absolutely nothing. You're literally shooting the halt at Reinhardt's feet. That is like the absolute bottom of the barrel, absolutely no value halt. You're literally not even moving him at this point. You're just saying, hey, I like where you are, stay where you are. Target selection struggled here. No, you went on the Ryan, which is good. But I think, no, you went on the Ryan, but he was out of position, so then Moira was the better target. Alright, I'll give you your target selection here. Moira was a free kill, essentially. Oh god, how are they not dead? Man, 41 bullets. You're reloading, actually, because you're rotating, so that one makes sense. Pull him off the edge. I think you tried. You lost about 150 HP, so then you fortified. I'll give you that one. Why are you ignoring the Doomfist that was right behind you? Right here. This dude just used all his cooldowns. And you just ignored him. 58 ammo reload in the middle of a fight, and you weren't even rotating, you were just standing behind a shield, so another bad reload. Oh my god, the Doomfist is actually going to carry because he went uncontested. Rip. Yeah, so I think the main thing you could have done is bait them to the edge, kind of around right here. Or no, let's see. Right here. What you can do, because they're trying to dislodge you, right? The main threat to this is their Lucio, so you gotta watch out. You could like fight in this corridor, and then when they approach your shield, I think the range is high enough you can pull them off the edge. But like that's a hypothetical, but I think that was your best bet when the Doomfist started killing everyone. Okay, that halt's a little better because she already used her boosters. Right, look at this. She used boosters. This diva's completely out of position. You're going to punish her positioning with halt. I swear if you guys don't bust this diva mech, I'm going to be so disappointed in the blue team. Please, no! Blue team, why? Also, why did you fortify again? You literally didn't take a single lick of damage, and you just placed a shield. So why fortify? Okay, pressuring shield, you place the new shield, reloading, okay, pressure diva, pressure diva, pressure diva. The halting at the floor, absolutely nothing. New shield, but you canceled your reload again with the new shield. Okay, you're supercharging when the barrier's down, which is a good use of supercharger because you've got a numbers advantage, and B, they have no shield. 75 ammo reload. So I mean, you're not wasting that much time of supercharger, but you're wasting you're wasting some time, right? Reinhardt's shield's now recharging while you're reloading in those 2.5 seconds. People are getting back into cover. Like you reload way too much. Also, if you hadn't wasted this halt right here, right when you break Reinhardt's shield, if you still had halt and you hadn't wasted it, as he tries to go back into cover, you pull him back out from cover with halt. You shoot the halt over here. Also, you fortified when you were standing behind your shield again. I think you're afraid of the self-destruct, but again, the self-destruct has a timer. Look where it is, then if you need to fortify, you fortify, but you keep fortifying so early. Wait, you fortified before the self-destruct even went out. So that makes this fortify like even worse. I have no idea why you fortified. The Doomfist punched a fortified diva or Orisa. Okay, that's weird. Oh, so close. See, that was a good attempt at pulling him forward into your damage. This reload makes sense because you're rotating to the point. You're changing your position.
Push up mid, push up mid.
Okay, the shield makes sense. You're moving forward, taking space.
Drop right low.
Okay, you're focusing targets with your diva. Why did you fortify though? Ah, why are you fortifying? Nothing has happened to you. Especially when you're about to have shield up. I like the attempt at... Oh, you got the Lucio. Nice. Imagine if you had Fortify right now. Then this Doomfist could do absolutely nothing to you. Oh, you're panicking so hard. Oh my god. And then right here, you have 176 HP. You just screwed up your shield placement. So, like, right here, with the McCree literally in your face, looking at you, of all the times to fortify, this is the time. Oh my god, you're still holding fortify. Press shift! You don't have the HP to mess around. Oh my god, how are you not dead? The fire strike is gonna kill you?
I'm low, man.
Again, the best thing you could do here is bait him to the edge.
Low, man.
Oh, that poor Reinhardt. All he had to do was hit the Pharaoh one time. So, like, this time, you fortified when the diva is actively shooting at you. So, that's a better fortify. There you go. You've got the timing. That was the best version of you halting Pilot Diva the whole game. Oh my god, why are you guys investing self-destruct into this? And then he actually Doomfist ulted? No way. Nice. Okay, you tried to fortify. I think it was a tad late. Yeah, it was a smidgen late, unfortunately. But you're in a powerful position in that corner, so that's good.
Okay, so I've got my charger, so if we all push up top right side, I can put my charger down and we just rank fast.
We can try that. We can try main door.
Yeah, you don't have time to
I
go
think
top
they will,
right. You don't have
protect
time.
The high ground.
Alright,
You need to go through this main door, look for a pull on someone on the high ground, and the entire game on defense, the red team has been favoring the high ground. So the chances of you getting a high value pull or halt on someone on the high ground are very high. Right? If you pull someone down, you kill that person, you guys have a 6v5, you move in, you put the supercharger kind of behind these like little pillars here. With the shield, you take one of those corners we talked about. You're in a powerful position at that point because you have supercharger, shield, fortify, you halted someone down, numbers advantage.
main door.
Okay.
Let's go, let's go.
Of course, Tracer staggered herself for no reason. The McCree is got to be high ground. There's no way. Oh, that supercharger. No, 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 no. This supercharger can't reach into the point at all. No. Why are you fortifying? You're behind your shield, bro. Look to the top right. Look at the McCree. He's there. I saw him. He's right here. Ah, pull him down. Ah. Oh, you guys are so dead. That was a great combo from them.
No!
It's a draw. Okay, well, lots to improve on here. So many things. Your halting needs work. Your fortify needs work. Your reloading needs work. Your shield placement is probably the thing that needs the work the least, but it still needs work. Supercharger, I really don't remember any bad superchargers until that last one. Let's see. Your positioning needs work. Target selection was pretty okay. I'd probably say that was your strongest attribute, was your target selection, but still, it needs work. Everything needs work, and that's okay. That's perfect. That's why we do these VOD reviews. So, halt. You need high value halts. Look for those opportunities. Stop firing it into defense matrix. Stop firing it at someone's feet when they're someone 2 feet away. Use it to pull people out of position, out of cover, off of high ground, etc. So uh, and so yeah, definitely need higher value halts. Your shields determine where your team stands. So and this is just going to come with playing the game and knowing where a team should be standing on defense or especially defense, sometimes offense. So on defense, you really have to put your shields in powerful positions, work within game terrain to provide more cover for your team. So if the shield breaks, you have time for your cooldowns to come back and you can maintain that position. The main tank should never be running away from the front line unless something super situational happens. The main tank should not be running away from the front line, and your team stands where you put your shield. So if your shields are in a bad spot, your team's gonna stand in a bad spot, and then it's gonna snowball into a bad situation from there. Fortify. You need to just chill out with the fortifies, man. Like a fly will fly around in the third floor of your house. You'll be in the basement, and I'm afraid you're gonna fortify. There'll be like wind in your hair out of nowhere, and you're gonna fortify. You just need to relax. You fortify way too much. You have 400 HP, 200 of which is armor. You can play with that. Just like, I don't know if you play Zarya, but especially with Orisa, you can lose about 100, 150 HP. Obviously, you don't want to, but once people engage upon you, that's when you want to fortify. You hear the micro missiles cooldown and D.Va's in your face, fortify. You hear Ryan charging at you, and you hear the sound cue, fortify. You visually see Reinhardt swing his hammer at you in your face, fortify. But so many times you fortified standing like behind your shield, and that kills me inside. I'm actually dead because it happens so often. Positioning we talked about a little bit already. Target selection I said was your best attribute. And there was a couple hiccups which we talked about during the review. I mean, is this, yeah, defending. I'd say the other thing is like when you're defending a point, recognize powerful stall positions for Orisa. In those corners, you one time on defense on point B, you kind of put your shield in the middle of the fight, but then you rotated it back to a corner, so that was good. Oh, reloading. Oh my God, you've got to work on reloading. If you either reload with a ton of ammo and you do 2 seconds in the 2.5-second animation, then you cancel it with your shield or something, or you're reloading like in the middle of a fight when you shouldn't. So just like also chill out on the reloads. Um, so bottom line, as always, I really hope this was helpful. You have a lot of really easy improvements to make that will just really bump your Orisa play to the next level if you just adjust a few things. Just be more patient with your abilities, especially halt and fortify. Like, it is not hard to get good halts as Orisa. You just have to make sure you recognize when a good situation presents itself and make sure you have the cooldown available. And that just comes with patience and playing the game. So, like I said, as always, I hope this was helpful. I hope I didn't come off mean or whatever. I thoroughly enjoyed the review, and I hope I was able to help you as much as I could. If you guys found this video helpful and you liked it, consider giving it a like and subscribe. You can check out all my other Orisa and Zarya VOD reviews and guides on my YouTube channel. If you want to know when I do these live on Twitch, you can follow me on Twitch and get announcements on Twitter and Discord. All those links are in the description. Again, guys, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for watching, and have a good one.